All right. Well, this is a unique situation. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. My partner, my C to the C&C, is maybe still sleeping. um, and so I'm here killing time until she gets up. So thanks for joining me. If you're here, she'll be here, I'm sure. She'll show up. But for now, it's just C and coffee. That's right. But I do have my coffee. That will get me through. Last week, I sort of glossed over how silly my hair looks every morning. This morning, you get a hat because this is what happens to my hair. This is the been in the pool and haven't washed it, so I haven't showered because it's morning. Hey Joey, good morning. Welcome. Hot sourdough. Let's have some more of that hot sourdough bread talk. That's what Joey says. Joey, we're going to talk sourdough. We're going to talk whatever you want to talk, Joey. I have another friend who's coming in to join me. My friend Fran DeLeon. Come on in, Fran. Hi.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Welcome.
Well, thanks for having me.
I had a hat on too. I was just showing them how lovely my hair looks.
It does look kind of pretty. Well, I mean, I could show you mine too.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, no, it's right. Look at the gray. Look at the gray. It's getting there again.
How many weeks are you going on?
Well, mine isn't that long. I went in June, towards the end of June, so it hasn't been that long. You've been
like in the mini
this year. This year.
On straight,
yeah, the mini opening. I got out.
Yeah. Well, I think I did a dye like maybe 2 weeks into quarantine when we thought it was going to be maybe 3 weeks in quarantine.
Right.
So I'm going to join you.
No, please. That's what it's all about. Yeah. So I went once. The morning show. You guys get everything. This is realness happening here.
I did skip the peeing on the toilet. I was signing into your stream as I sat down, but I thought,
Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe that's a little too far, but we'll get there.
Yeah,
we'll get there.
For my first time on your show, I felt like I should, try to make a decent impression.
Well, for those who don't know Fran, this is Fran DeLeon. She is one of LA's most excellent actresses.
Aww.
Actors. I actually hate saying actresses. I don't know why that came out of my mouth.
Because sometimes that kind of shit comes out of our mouth. It's okay.
I know. We're conditioned. We're conditioned.
We're conditioned and we're deconditioning ourselves.
That's right. It's time. I mean, look, after years of being raised for these things, that's just what happens.
Yeah, I just read
it sticks with you.
A meme that said, I'm going to start saying male lawyer and male journalist and male doctor.
That's that's good. That's good. I'm drinking male coffee right now.
Are you? I'm drinking male made coffee. The husband's in charge of coffee.
That can happen. People can make you things.
It can.
Oh.
It can. Now, some days he's late on it, and then I have to yell from the bed.
Yeah.
For my coffee.
Well,
or text sometimes. Yeah.
That seems like a lot of power. You just lay in bed and coffee.
It does, doesn't it? It feels like it, and it's totally worth all the ribbing. I don't care that I get called a princess. I don't care if he says, I don't think he ever calls me lazy. It's mostly princess. But I'd like him from now on to start saying female princess.
Female princess.
Yeah.
Yes. Over the weekend, Claudia and I were talking about dark thoughts, things that we have. We were in the pool, social distancing, people. So don't yell at us.
Yes.
We were in the pool, but we started talking about our fatalistic tendencies. Like,
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you do this, but we were like talking about, if you're driving on a curvy road, like my mind automatically goes to like, okay, this curve is where I'm going to go off the edge.
Yeah.
And then this is going to happen. And I
Yeah.
always automatically just flash forward to what the consequences of that are, the aftermath. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you do that too.
I told
What
you.
is that?
Well, morbid thoughts is what I think of them as. And then, shit, I love to quote things, but I can't actually give you the source. But I know
That's
there
right.
was just like
We're not
most of
we're not a
Americans-
fact show.
No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tweet about this in a second.
Right. Somebody else can fact check you.
Yeah,
I can't say that in the morning. Fact check. Yeah.
Fact check.
Check
It
you.
makes me feel like I'm speaking with a Filipino accent. Fact check.
Fact check.
I guess if it
Joey
was
says
a
we listen to the
Filipino,
Doors too much.
fact check. Yeah. I'm gonna like move this because I hear some gardening going on in the outside, and then I'll get loud. I can't remember what we were talking about because that's
dark thoughts, fatal thinking.
Fatal
which Joey is attributing mine to me listening to the Doors too much when I was younger. It's possible.
Yeah, well, it is possible. But okay, so the thing that I heard about, I'm rearranging because I'm sitting down. So the thing that I heard about that I can't tell you where I heard it or who said it. And the more I talk, the more I'm forgetting what I was going to say anyway. That it's actually...
Yep. Welcome to the world of middle-aged women.
It's healthy. It's healthy to think about those moments of like, oh shit, what if I die? Or what if this happens? Or what if that happens?
Oh, it is? Oh, good. So
yeah,
I'm not just...
No, I know for a while I thought like, what's wrong with me? Am I obsessed with death? Or
I've never ever been suicidal or anything like that. But always, like for instance, if I'm at a stoplight and people are crossing in the crosswalk, always my first thought is, oh my God, I'm going to take my foot off the brake and hit these people.
Okay.
Always.
So the theory that I was telling you about.
Yeah. Does that apply?
Well, I think yours is a little different.
How so?
Yeah, the theory that I was trying to describe is I think our relationship with our own mortality and protecting our own safety and having that moment of like, no, don't drive off the cliff.
Well, okay,
right.
it kind of relates because then like I said, the flash forward in my mind, and this all happens in like a split second. Like I see myself running people over and then flash forward to like being in court and so maybe so it's a self-preservation thing too.
True. Yeah, so it is a self-preservation. I think maybe less or more with a psychopath to it, because you're going to take down some people with you.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
So that's not normal.
I can't vouch for that, Chrissy. I can't vouch for that. That's normal. And if it's normal, it might be like on the almost like not acceptable side of normal. But I'm really glad that I learned this about you, my friend.
Well, just don't cross in front of me on a crosswalk.
Okay.
But truthfully, I could be like parked in front of your house, and if the car was running and you walked in front of my car, that would be my thought. So I always
I'm really. I guess
you're learning something about me.
Yeah, I'm relieved that I rolled out of bed. I kind of missed the 10 minutes ago where my biggest worry was like, gee, what am I going to look like on Chrissy's little morning show?
Right. Now you just have to worry about
later.
Will you live if you walk in front of my car? Well, here's the good news.
Chrissy doesn't kill me.
Here's the good news. That may be the thoughts going through my head, but then my right foot is pressing like a mofo on that brake.
Okay.
So that's why it's like, oh, don't let up. So I do have to talk myself through it, but it hasn't happened yet. So I guess that's good news.
Yeah, those 3 little letters.
Marjorie Proctor says, note to self. Yes,
right.
Don't cross in front of my car.
every single one of Chrissy's friends, I think you have to come to terms with this, and it might take time because I know I'm going to need to take like a day or two. That Chrissy Guerrero, who we all consider to be like our core, our center. She's the one that we go to when our power goes out and the food in our fridge is gonna rot. It's not going to, because Chrissy will be there when you're cleaning out your garage. Chrissy will show up with Starbucks and croissants. But in truth, this bitch just wants to kill us all. She's just waiting for that moment.
It's not that I want to. It's almost more like a primal urge.
Okay, so you don't want to. You're just constantly having to stop yourself from killing people.
Yeah, but see, that's the good news, is that I do. I stop myself. Joey says we called it Dark Chrissy.
Oh.
Back in the day, I guess they knew. I guess they knew.
Oh, I see.
Joey's a college friend. So Joey and I were friends from college. So I guess these things showed up then.
Or I guess it just takes... It takes a little more years to really get.
This is maybe, this is maybe a good sign that there might be some dark thoughts happening.
I didn't even notice that, but wow! God dang! What kind of a day did I wake up to?
Welcome.
I'm
this is what it is.
Upside down.
This is our world. This is our world. This is like my world is. It's this. It feels normal now. This is normal.
To be in a pandemic. Hopefully not to like. I just want to state once again. I don't think it's normal to be thinking that you have to stop yourself from killing people.
Oh,
that's all I'm going to say.
Okay. Well, then maybe somebody should send help.
Mm-hmm. Maybe some
but again,
socially distanced help. Like
I stop myself every time. Yeah.
Percy, do not.
You have a problem.
Kill people.
Yeah. See, I don't. So I may have a psychopathic tendency in there, but I also learned to control it, I guess.
Okay. Well, yes. So that's better.
Look, I've never killed an animal. That's the first sign.
Wow.
That's the first sign.
Put that sucker on your resume.
On my tombstone. That's what it's going to say. Never killed an animal.
I think like on PETA's application form, it says, have you ever killed an animal? If yes, skip to the bottom and leave.
Pinky, for some reason, is so confused. Did you not know this about me, Pinky? She says, you haven't that we know of, like, killed an animal. No, but I'm telling you now, this is true. I never have. I mean, look, I don't think a goldfish counts because I didn't purposefully kill the goldfish. If I found them floating, I think that's different. Yeah, that's just could be bad vibes. I don't know.
Yeah, or poison. I mean, wouldn't put it past you now. I hate to say.
Oh, she meant humans.
Oh, humans.
She always says never open with, I have never killed an animal. I didn't. I waited.
No, it was a whole 13 minutes before she brought this shit up.
Right. That's right.
I hate to admit, but I actually have not like, let me use my own hands to kill it. But it's horrible. It still haunts me. I ran over a freaking bunny.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
in this like weird forest in England. It's all still kind of a blur, and part of me thinks maybe I was just dreaming it because it was the middle of the night. And I didn't even know where we were, and Colin was asleep, and I took a wrong turn, and I ended up in this, I want to say enchanted forest. I don't think that's what it's called, but it was like that. And I thought I saw a unicorn.
Well, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I was in England. It was
Were hallucinogenics involved?
No.
Mushrooms? No.
No. I was driving, so none of that.
Well, yeah, but
here's I think what led to like my general confusion. I was in England, so I was on the wrong side of the car driving.
Right.
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 So
that would be confusing.
That's very confusing. So I think because I was on the wrong side of the car, my brain automatically said like, oh, you're dreaming. I'm going to start making you see things like unicorns in a forest with lots of fog in England while your husband is passed out asleep on the side. And when you look at him, you freak out because you think he's sleeping and he should be driving. So lots of things going on in my head.
See, Joey's wondering if maybe there was Guinness involved.
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay. So there we go.
Okay. Yeah.
And Pinky's pretty sure I wouldn't kill an animal, but she thought maybe humans was a possibility.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
now we know. So
now we know you would. You totally would. And now it all makes sense that you ran over our friend Lisa's foot.
Well, okay, but to be fair, we were all playing a game.
Yeah, we were playing a game.
It was that funny, haha, we're going to take off every time she comes to the door handle. And then I took off a little too far.
By we.
Okay, I was driving, yes.
Yeah, okay. So,
driving.
Okay, so was that?
And I broke her toe.
But did you have your right foot on that brake pedal like you say, and you were fighting it, and then you were like, nah, she's close enough. I'm going to take that toe. Maybe, yeah.
No.
But you know what? The good part is I think it satisfied like that little
maybe that's it. Maybe that's why nothing worse has happened.
True. So was that maybe like 15 years ago? So every 15 years somebody's just got to give up a toe.
They're gonna lose a toe.
Yeah.
All right, well, after all this cheery talk to welcome everybody to a Monday morning, we hope you have a Pinky says she wasn't trying to kill though, just mildly maim. That's true. See, I just wanted to hurt her. I didn't even want to. I felt terrible. But it is kind of fun. It's funny in retrospect. It's funny in retrospect. It's funny in retrospect. Yeah. Maybe it was just payback for watching her throw my baby child up where there was a ceiling fan.
Oh, right. Yeah. That's like the stuff that horror movies is made of, isn't it? Yeah.
Where we're all sitting there going, and I can't even scream. I couldn't. It was like that silent scream. Like, Yeah. As she's talking, we're like giggling, like ceiling fan. Like, yeah.
What would have been great is and you should tell it like this anyway, right? That she threw her up that way, and then your baby like grabbed onto one of the blades, and then just started flying around. Let's tell it that way.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
That's better.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for joining us for our unusual second episode of C&C Coffee. We'll be here every Monday morning, and who knows, maybe Claudia will be here next week.
Yep.
Otherwise, get ready, girls. But also don't forget to join us Friday nights at 7 p.m. for our live stream interview with extremely talented people. This coming week is Pierre Smith. Yeah, it's Pierre Smith this week, C&C in Conversation, also on YouTube and Facebook. So follow us, subscribe. Fran, thank you so much for stepping in today.
You're so welcome.
and bailing me out.
Daddy,
all right.
Anytime I can roll over and save you and you don't kill me is a good day.
It's a good day. All right. Cheers, everyone. Have a great week.
Cheers. Bye, y'all.